Hello again YouTube, and welcome to another review, I guess, this time of a Breitling watch, which is a little bit more my bag rather than trainers or Casios or anything else. This, as you will potentially be aware, is the Breitling B1. Sorry for the reflection on the camera there. It is the Superquartz version that was produced between 2002 and 2006, and Breitling's number for this watch is the A78362. They did do a non-Superquartz version originally. Again, I think that came out in 1998 or 99, something like that. And that was given two numbers, the A68062 or the A68362. Don't know what the difference is between the two, but this is the 78362 and the 78 is the caliber, which is the Breitling designation for their Superquartz. Nice watch, really nice watch. It's on a fighter bracelet. The interlug width is 22mm, polished outside pieces and brushed inside on the bias as well, which is really fantastic. It's something that Breitling are pretty well known for. They released the original watches, I think, with a Pro 1 and then the Pro 2 bracelets, especially in the Super Avenger and the Super Avenger 2. There was quite a few of them. They also released those bracelets with on the bias. Looks really fantastic, really comfortable. This, as some of you will be aware, is a limited edition. Ordinarily you'll get a 3 similar to the 9 and the 6 and the 12 at the 3 o'clock position. This has got a red arrows emblem, and I think this watch was released for the centenary of the Red Arrow's 40th anniversary. On the back, what more can I say? It's a turbine, really great looking watch, and as you'll be able to see, this is number 35 of 300. Sorry, excuse me, 35 of 100. Only water resistant to 50 meters, which kind of brings me on to this piece here. So a lot of people mistake this cap here for a pressure release valve that you'd ordinarily get on a diver's watch, but this is to cover up the mechanism, and I will for the slide rule, and we'll come on to that in a minute. Face on this one is blue. I think they came in black, blue, and I think white as well, and also grey. Actually, I'm not too sure about the white, but certainly grey, black and blue. This one's the blue. As you can see here, it kind of goes from black through all the shades of blue up to a really nice light blue. Push pieces at the side here, start, reset, and this is the setting crown, or the multifunction crown, I guess it would probably now be known as. If you move it slowly, nothing else happens apart from you can align the Breitling logo there, for all those people who like their Breitling logos to line up. But anyway, this is in its time, in its neutral mode. There's nothing on the top LED, nothing on the bottom, LCD or bottom LCD. If you turn this slowly, nothing will happen at all. However, if you flick it, there we go. Time briefly appears in the top there, and the time, hours, minutes and seconds are displayed in the bottom, and of course they are fully synced with the analog display there. Again, turning it slowly, nothing at all. Quickly, we then get AL, which is the alarm, the first alarm on this watch. I've got it off at the moment, but you can obviously switch that on. Date appears at the top there for the next spin, and it is the 28th of January 2018 on a Sunday. I don't know how long the perpetual calendar works for, possibly, I don't know, but anyway, I'm sure that's something to check out. Next one is a chronograph, but let's just spin back again. Obviously you'll notice that the time continues irrespective of what mode you're in until you get to the chronograph, and I'm just going to wait for this minute hand to, or sorry, the second hand to go past the 12, and then if I quickly spin it, watch the minute hand, sorry, the second hand, goes all the way to the 12, and you get chronograph 00, which is the hundredths of the second, and you get the hours, minutes and seconds in the bottom window, and then we can use the stop start function, so it makes a beep for starting it, and again the analog hand is in sync with the digital display, 10, 11, and then we get stop with the same pusher at the 2 o'clock, 12 seconds, and it says add 16 1/100ths of a second, so that's good for anybody who wants to measure that amount of time. Bottom push piece at the 4 o'clock resets, and you can see that the second hand spins round to the 12 again, ready for the next time of interval. Quick flick again, the time goes back to the current time, and then we get the countdown time, and I've got something currently set to 3 minutes. Again, a push of the 2 o'clock position, it will start counting down, and again, and then reset for the 4 o'clock. Another quick spin, and we get to the second time. I've got it 3.5 hours in advance, but again, that can be adjusted to whatever you want. Another quick spin, we get to the second alarm, just in case you want to have another alarm that will wake you up in a different time zone. Another quick spin is UTC, which is Coordinated Universal Time. Actually, I think that's probably a French derivative, UTC, Universal Time Coordinated, but it's in English in any case, it's a Coordinated Universal Time. Again, very, very good if you are in the airline industry, because everyone works from that time. Another quick spin, you'll get to this screen here, which is the tone. You get the pips on the hour. There's various settings you can have this on, and then L is for language. Currently I've got this in English. Another quick spin, and both displays go off. I actually like keeping it in the date setting, because obviously then you have the date and the time as well. The back, I don't know if I've covered that already, is to replicate a turbine, but also it's a resonance chamber as well. It actually, that little dome, that's clear there, don't know whether that's in focus, that keeps the watch slightly off the wrist and allows the sound to come through slightly louder. It's not massively loud, but it's enough to let you know. It also has a fairly trick crown here. If you press this in, and again I don't know whether I can show you this, but if you press it in, there you go, perfect. The top and the bottom LCD screens light up for approximately 5 seconds in a lovely, lovely shade of green. Again, I don't know whether that's, there you go, that's much better. And it is night vision goggle compatible for all those people who have night vision goggles, just like I do. Fantastic watch. Another function, actually I just need to show this to you, which is to do with this cap piece here. All the gearing for the slide rule can be accessed from that, and as you can see here, the outside bezel rotates, but also beneath the anti-reflective coated glass or sapphire, the inside ring also moves as well, which is really, really, You wouldn't believe, a few years ago I went to Las Vegas and did all my shopping conversions using this watch as well to see how many pounds we'd get for the dollar. Don't know whether it would come in that much handy nowadays, but there we go. Difference between this and the non-Superquartz movement is obviously the movement. This is Breitling Superquartz. It's accurate to within 15 seconds a year, which is about 10 times more accurate than normal quartz. I will post a link in the description below to another video that explains that far better than I ever could. But basically it takes out all the fluctuations between temperature in the quartz movement and just evens it out. This is, without being a radio controlled watch like this one here is, this is one of the most accurate standalone watches that you can buy. Obviously a regular automatic will be, what is it, +3, -2 seconds a day. Like I say, this is about 15 seconds per year, which is massively accurate. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry I've been rambling on a bit too long, but if you like it, please subscribe, please like it, and we'll see you another time. Thanks a lot.